Welcome back to the I Really Hoop podcast. This is a very, very, very special 16th episode. As you can see, we have a superstar over here, Derrick Ogechi. We're so excited to have you here.
Hey,
How are you feeling, man?
feeling good.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm Javan, your co-host.
LeBron, as you all know, LeBron.
For sure. So yeah, we're so excited to have you. In case you don't know, and I don't know why you wouldn't be knowing, he's Derrick Ogechi. He's a Nairobi City Thunder player, the current Kenyan Basketball League champions. It's 2 years in a row, and he's one of the best players. Prolific three-point shooter, good passer, good everything. He also plays in the Kenyan National Basketball team, the Kenya Morans. And so it's going to be an interesting episode. And we're looking forward to it. Yeah. So how's your week been?
The week's been good. We're preparing for the Elite 16, so we've been hard at work. Out on the field conditioning with my trainer, and then in the weight room, and then obviously on the basketball court, getting up extra shots after and before practice.
For sure. That's awesome. Yeah. Currently, the Nairobi City Thunder are preparing for the Road to Basketball Africa League 2016, which is the BAL qualifiers for the next season, the upcoming sixth season. They're going to be in the Elite 16. So the Elite 16 is basically the second round, advancing from the group stage because by virtue of being the hosts, Kenya is going to be the host. I'm so excited for that. Can you imagine? Again, just like last year. So Nairobi City Thunder didn't go through the group stages, and it's going to happen from next week. Is it 17th?
18th.
Oh, 18th on Tuesday. So you guys show out in Kasarani. We'll be there. He'll be there, draining them threes, dunking on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Representing. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, so tell us how your basketball journey has been. Like, first of all, I know you have ties to the US. Where were you born? When did you start playing basketball? Stuff like that.
Okay, so I was born in the US. I was born in Minnesota. Both my parents are Kenyan. They're both PC.
Yeah.
They moved to the States, and then shortly after I was born. So I grew up in Minnesota my entire life, pretty much. I started playing basketball when I was like 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
And from that day on, I just kept playing. But basketball wasn't my first sport, to be honest. I've started with karate.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I started that at 4 years old, and I went until I was like 15, like started high school.
Yeah.
And then I stopped. So I continued on playing basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah, since then, I went through high school. I played my freshman year on the freshman team.
Yeah.
Then sophomore year, I moved up again to the sophomore team.
Okay.
And then junior year is when I moved up to the varsity team, the highest level in high school in the States. Played there 2 years. I was a captain 2 years. And then got recruited. I went to a small NAIA school. So it's a lower division.
Okay.
Played there for 1 semester. Then I transferred to a junior college down in Texas. I moved from a low school to one of the biggest junior colleges in the country. So getting the opportunity to play there was great.
Yeah.
After my 2 years there, I went to a Division II school down in Texas called Midwestern State University.
Yeah.
I got recruited there, scholarship, finished up there, got my degree, actually 2 degrees. I got a master's degree there as well. So,
Whoa.
So I finished up there and then started my professional career in Spain. Played 1 season there. And then after that, NCT recruited me to come here. And now I'm going into my 2nd season here.
Wow. Interesting, man.
That's awesome.
I had a question for him. How do you find because this is your 2nd season here? I don't want to say Africa, but in Nairobi. Let's say Nairobi. So what's the difference between here and playing in America? What's the difference? Like, is it less serious, more professional? Like, what's the difference?
I think the biggest difference here and there is like just the facility wise, like the infrastructures. I mean, I just was back in Minnesota just a few weeks ago, like basically having an off season, and like I could walk down the street to a gym or a court like easily. Like there's 4 or 5 gyms right down the street from my house. So just the ability to do that is a big difference to being here where there's only like 5 in all of Nairobi side. That's a big difference, I think, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
So like, what do you think of Nyayo and Kasarani?
NAIA, it's the national stadium, so it is what it is. I think everyone, if you played basketball in Kenya, you've at least played there. Yeah, so like it's like a rite of passage so far. Kasarani's nice. I enjoy playing there. It's far from my home, so like we don't go there often, but like when we do have the opportunity, it's great to go there.
Nice.
For sure. Like, I really hope there's plans to just like get a whole ass like renovation and stuff. It's like I just don't like the way Nyayo looks, man. Oh my god! Like
either that or build a whole new arena.
Yeah,
inside it's outside inside, but like outside now, like where like but that's why Talanta is coming up. Talanta is coming up, man.
But that Talanta stadium, like I think it's only for football only.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, football only. So
it's only for soccer and like. For Thunder, like I saw there's this proposal of sort of an overhaul or a change of format of the BAL, whereby it's 12 permanent teams, whereby there's no qualification systems where teams go up and down.
Yeah.
And I saw that the Thunder are one of the teams that are really interested in that. Is that the case?
Yeah, the BAL is trying to structure it and make it like a franchise league, almost similar to like the Euro League, where teams are paying to get into the league and then they're certified in there. I think it's a great model to go after. I think that's a big step in African basketball, and obviously NTT being one of the teams that were posted out there, hopefully becomes a reality, because being here in Nairobi is a great place. Everyone loves basketball. Basketball's slowly starting to catch up with football. So I think being a franchise, that changes everything for us as a country as a whole. So I think that'd be a great step.
For sure. I love that. And like, it's, I also saw that like for that to happen, like y'all will even need to get an arena, stuff like that.
That was one of the requirements BAL wants.
Wow.
Teams to have
teams to have an arena.
Yeah, that can be so awesome. Like
the Clippers.
Yeah, pretty much.
For sure. Like in Kenya, like we really don't have that culture. Even in soccer, in football, there's no. There are few teams that have their own stadium. Like here, we share stadiums and stuff. There's no enough structure, so it can be so nice, like going to a stadium that's for a team.
I get you.
Nairobi City Thunder stadium. You're legit home crowd and stuff like that. So hopefully that's gonna really help that going on. Personally, I'm like really happy with where basketball is going in Kenya.
For sure.
When Twende did that accusation of Nairobi City Thunder 2-3 years ago, it just changed everything. The team is looking more professional. KP was just winning throughout, and right now they're not looking like as good. It's just crazy how things change. So what would you say? Why do you love basketball?
I think the love of the game came from my father, actually. He never played basketball growing up. He was a football player. So like, I think that love came from like us bonding over watching it. My favorite player growing up was Kobe Bryant. So like being able to see Kobe do his thing, definitely inspired me to also work hard. And, most Kenyans, well, for me, my father was a hard worker. So like kind of integrated into my life. If I wanted to be a good basketball player, I had to work for it. So me and him took up like going to the gym almost every single day and getting shots, working on ball handling, doing anything possible, to be the best. And eventually the love of the game just took over for itself. It wasn't even like trying to be the best. It was just now doing it for fun, for the love.
I get you. Wow. I have a question for you, man. You said Kobe was your favorite player when you were like, that was your favorite player to watch. So like, does he have any, first of all, did he did the loss of Kobe like influence you anyway? You know, a lot of people say like, oh, it's just Kobe, but like, you know, did it like emotionally affect you? Like maybe did it like, and did he influence your game? You know, like did he influence how you play?
He definitely influences my game. I think first off, I wear most of his shoes. Like most of my shoes are Kobe's for sure. I think those are my favorite pair to play in. The day he passed away was a crazy day for the basketball community as a whole. I think like it was just like a surprise that it happened. So definitely a great player that would be missed. For sure.
Of course.
I feel like all of us remember like exactly where we were when we got that news.
I remember.
That stuff was just so shocking, man. Like
shocking. I
how?
was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, you know. And the thing was, let me tell you, I only saw like him, you know, like I saw, because you know, on Instagram I was like, let me tell you how it went down. I was like, I saw on Instagram in the morning, waking up, I was like, hey, why so many Kobe pictures today? Like on Instagram, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
So many Kobe pictures. I'm like, hey, and I was like, I saw it, he's passed on.
Yeah.
I didn't know his daughter was also.
Oh yeah, was
then I was
also
like, his
there,
daughter
yeah.
as well. I was like, come on, man, like, come on, bro, like, you know, like that's
It's tough.
it stings, man, you know, like, especially because you know she was also coming up herself. So yeah, man.
R.I.P. Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah. So, who are your? Okay, which team do you support in the NBA, or which any other league that you watch? And yeah, favorite players. Let's say five. Your five favorite players, and which team do you support, if any? And who do you think is the basketball GOAT?
Okay, the team I support is the Lakers, obviously.
Yeah,
I've been a Lakers fan my entire life. So
They've been giving out 50 pieces, man. Hey, Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves has been
He's
been
been
here.
now we got
definitely
Luka,
an all-star
so-
right
Yeah,
now.
even
Yeah,
Luka, even
Luka.
Luka.
LeBron, like, he'll be back like in 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, before Christmas. That's what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the team I support. And a close second is obviously Minnesota Timberwolves because that's where I'm from.
Oh yeah. Did you ever like? Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to multiple games my whole
Oh,
life.
that's
Oh,
dope,
yes, you've
that's
been to
dope.
games.
Yeah.
Nice,
Awesome,
nice.
Yeah.
awesome.
You watched Ant-Man play?
No, I haven't been.
Oh,
to
okay.
I haven't been to the U.S. Recently,
yeah.
so I haven't
Okay.
got the chance to watch them.
Okay.
But definitely the older team. So, but it's been good. I also watched the WNBA. So
Nice.
I've been to many Lynx games as well because we have
Okay.
Minnesota Lynx.
Okay.
They have 3 championships. So I
Okay.
think I've been to 2 of the championship games, like the finals games. So I definitely support them. So that's another team.
Wow.
And then the players I watch currently, Shea, Luka,
Yeah.
LeBron, obviously,
Mhm.
Ant's a good one to watch too. And let's do one overseas.
I have a favorite one for you. Have you seen that guy with the handband on his neck? There's
in the NBA.
Yeah, there's a player who's walking with the handband on his neck right now, and he's bowling. He's called he plays for Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
It was a meme.
Oh,
He's wearing the
damn,
headband.
I know.
He's wearing a
even
headband
see.
on his neck. It's a new trend.
Like during games. Oh,
and he's
man.
bowling.
That's crazy.
A headband on his neck, man. Like that's the first one. I was like, that's my favorite player right now. I need to know his name, but that's my favorite player right now.
Is it Banquero?
He plays for the Magic, man.
Banquero plays for the
Yeah,
Magic.
it must have because like that was the meme of today, bro.
I'm gonna check that out.
Definitely.
What do you think of Wemby?
Wemby is a freak. That guy's
Yeah.
crazy. Like you can't teach that. Being
Yeah.
7 foot, being able to shoot the ball.
7'5".
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
he's still growing, man. That's just crazy.
He led the
How he
Spurs
used the first dunks.
5-0 victory. You know that's the first time in years.
Oh yeah. The
Five-
first 5-0.
Yeah,
Actually,
5-0.
of all time.
Of all
Yeah,
time.
but imagine even in the Tim Duncan days, they didn't go 5-0 at the beginning.
Beginning of the
Yeah.
season.
Personally, that's my favorite player. I'm a Spurs fan. Yeah.
I'm sure you're happy now that you got Fox back.
At least he's back. Although the last game he was not that good. I checked it out.
Right now
Like
it's that guy Castle. I think that's not Castle.
Oh yeah, Castle
Yeah,
has
Castle,
really
yeah.
been stepping up. Yeah.
As a sophomore too.
Mm,
He's a great player.
yeah.
Oh, when did you know about basketball was going to be your game, like your sport to play?
I think it happened when I was in junior college. My first 2 years at university. my coach had coached many pros, and he told me that I actually have a chance to become one. So after that, I think I actually started pushing in the weight room and on the court that, like, you know, it could become a reality. And then at my next school, that coach also coached 29 pros before I got there. So him telling me that, like, I really have a real chance to become a pro and make this a profession in life. I was like, let me listen to them and see how far I can take it.
And take it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it as it goes.
So for you, like, is it like your main career, or do you do other stuff in life?
It's my main career. I think I do, like, obviously social media content, but that's just for fun. But basketball is my life right now.
Follow him. At Derrick Ogechi on IG. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and do you? First of all, I know in Kenya, like, sporting isn't like fully professional, right? And like one isn't able to, like, it's difficult to, you know, make a living, you know, out of just playing. So do you have, okay, I definitely were heading there with these professional structures in the Thunder and other sports like football, but do you, what's your long-term dream or ambition, or like, do you plan on sticking with the Thunder for life, or would you be open to getting opportunities outside, like if you get a chance to go to the G League or to play in Europe, the Euro League, something like that? Like, what's your whole opinion on all that?
I think Thunder has done a good job of, like, professionalizing basketball here in Kenya. I think it's one of the main reasons why I'm here, and I was stuck for a second year. So,
Did you know about it before?
Thunder.
Did you know about the team?
Yeah. Okay. Because I play on the national team, so I know all the guys. So they tell me all about the league and stuff. So, but the opportunity to come here, obviously being home, my family's from here, is it's a great place, great chance to obviously grow too. And the BAL going into franchises, you know, if NCT becomes one, why not? Why not be a Thunder for life? But then also, like you said, there's opportunities to grow elsewhere. Being that I played in Europe my first year ever, I mean, there's chances to go back as well. I think to grow the game there. And if I can make it to somewhere place like the G League or Euro League.
The NBA, what you talking about?
So why wouldn't I give it a chance?
This is a future NBA player here.
I have a question for you. Like, so you see, like, you know, the way in, probably even in Europe you know, that like some distractions, you know, like in the NBA, you know, like, you know, and players have baby mamas and all that stuff. Do you find that, here in Nairobi, like, is there like a similarity you see in terms of like distractions off the court, you know?
I mean, there can be distractions if that's like the type of person you are. But I think for me personally, there's no distraction. But Kenya is Kenya, you know, there's the party scene that everyone talks about. And then, you know, the culture here is to, you know, have fun. So it could easily be a distraction if you're the wrong person. But I think everyone on our team and all around in basketball that actually wants to be a professional takes it. It's our job, so we take it seriously.
Nice.
For sure, he ain't trying get distracted out here with the stories. For sure. Yeah, and how did you get into Spain? Cordoba, right? How did you get there, and how is the experience there?
I got there through my agent. I signed with the agency. And he worked his way through the ranks in Europe and found me a job out in Cordoba. The experience was great. I'm very thankful for the guys there, the team, the ownership, everything. It was lovely. I think during our time, I went 26-1. So I only lost one game, and it was halfway through the season. I guess we kind of were meant to lose one eventually, but we lost in overtime to a pretty good team. And then we continued to keep winning. We got promoted by playing our way into promotion, which was the first time ever in Cordoba history, or a team from that area. So we made history for sure. And it's a great time. I love all my teammates, my coaches. I still talk to them to this day. and keeping up with them right now. Right now they're 6-0, so shout out to them. They're doing great. So hopefully they can get a promotion again and keep growing in Spain.
Which league was it? Like, was it the first? Oh, you said promotion. So were they in the second tier?
They're in the fourth league actually. So now they're in the third. Mm-hmm. So being in Spain, if someone like Spain, they have many leagues. I think they got like 9-10 leagues. So being able to, yes, exactly. Every game counts. Everything matters. Even point differential. I think there was one game we played where I think it was before I got there. They lost by 9 points. So then we came back and played at home. And coach was like, we have to win by 10. We have to win by 10. So we just get ahead of them in the standings. So it's crazy out there in Spain because every single game counts. It doesn't even matter. You can't take no days off. So, but it was a great experience.
Crazy.
Which city is it?
It's in Cordoba.
Oh,
yeah.
So I have a question for you. On the national team from the Morans, how did your column happen? And what does that representation? Or what does that representation mean to you? How do you take it as a player?
The call-up actually was like complete luck. Like it just happened. So one day I was actually coming on vacation to here in Kenya. And I just happened to message the GM, Maxime, and asked if I could just get in the gym or if there was a gym that I could get up shots before going back to university to prepare. And at that time, they were getting ready for AfroBasket. So she was like, no, just come to the gym. Like, you could just work out with our team. So then I get to the gym, I work out with the team. There's COVID during that time, so I did a COVID test so I can practice with them. And they were like, just go have fun. Like, let's just see. Let's see where it goes from here, right? So then a weekend, they're like, nah, you're not going on vacation. You're going to stay with the team. You're going into camp. You're actually good. So now I'm in a week during camp and they're like, all right, I think we're going to take you with us to AfroBasket. So I'm like 21 years old, still have 2 years of college left. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm playing with grown men, like real pros. So this is crazy. So that chance there, going to AfroBasket, seeing and being able to experience like what true African basketball, the best of the best during the 2021 year. That's how my call-up happened. And since then, I just have been repeatedly been on the team. I think that experience in a whole means a lot to me, being able to represent Kenya as a player that was born in the States and then come back to his roots. I think that means everything, not only to me, but my parents, my grandparents, like my entire family, like just to see me be able to wear a Kenyan jersey, be the first one in my entire family to do that. It means a lot for not only myself, but for them too.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
First of all, clarify, like, what position do you play? You're a shooting guard or you're a point guard?
I would say I'm a combo guard, mostly shooting guard, but also can play the one. And sometimes I'm small forward and I'm matchups.
That's cool. That's cool. So, you've played the AfroBasket 21. There was 23. Did you all qualify for 23?
It was Afro Camp.
That was AfroCan 23. AfroBasket 21. Then there was 25. You all didn't qualify. So the next will be AfroCan 27, right? AfroCan 27.
That's basically a year.
So I think we're starting pre-qualifiers or qualifiers here soon.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys, I'm sure you know, like, Kenya has been good at AfroCan. The first ever one in 2019, Kenya got silver. Like, that really helped, like, push Kenya outside there. AfroCan is, like, different from AfroBasket because, like, it's players who play in their countries and stuff. So how would you compare playing for the Kenya Morans to playing for the Nairobi City Thunder?
That's a good question. Pretty much like the players wise, we're all the same. Like this past time, I think there was 8 of us that were all Nairobi City Thunder players, which is great because now you're growing not only your national team, but you're also a local team. So you're growing the game that way, which is great. I think we have great chemistry all around. also being on the national team. So say this was my first time actually playing on the national team while being in Kenya, but like being, international coming in. It's tough because you're getting in like 2 days before the tournament happens. So you only got 1 or 2 practices and then you're going right into competition. So you're not getting a full training camp with the team, but like everyone's pushing to win, representing Kenya. So that means a lot for us. So I think it's a different pride. Well, we're both playing for Kenya, but like it's a different responsibility when you got the Kenyan flag on your chest for sure. Every time we play.
That's great. Interesting.
Best, who are your favorite players in Kenya? Like, rank players. Okay, not rank, but like, who are some of the players you like playing with, and who do you think are the greatest Kenyan players in basketball? You know,
That's a good question.
Apart from you.
I'm not the greatest. I only played here 1 season. I'm just getting started. But in my experience, I don't know. Like I haven't been here that long, so I don't know the older guys. Yeah. But the first person that actually got me into the national team was PK Peter. I don't know if you guys know him, but I call him PK. I was told that he's a legend. That he's played through the national team and has helped many kids. Yeah. Yeah. Peter. Yeah, he's a legend, they told me. Obviously, being able to come Kenya now, knowing about Griff, K1, you have to respect that. Tyler, obviously. Bush. These guys are positions, Ocal. But my favorite to play with is my little brother, Eugene Adera. And then, obviously, KQ. I think those guys are fun to play with all the time. But yeah, I think as we continue to grow, I think obviously Bo's being able to see him play and the way he's a leader and a captain, I think has been good. And then my very first Afro basket was Kayemba. He was like passing down the torch and telling me how to lead a team playing a point guard because that was my first time ever playing point guard. So he helped me kind of push my way through that way. And then obviously the international Kenyans that I played with, like Joel Awich. Yeah. I think those guys are all great. I don't think there's no bad mouthing no Kenyans out there, especially if you're playing on the national team. You deserve it 110%, and everyone's been fun to play with.
For sure. Do you see players? Okay, how soon do you see a Kenyan, like the first Kenyan to play in the NBA? That was like close to happen because like there was
the Sudanese though. The Sudanese right now. I know there's a Sudanese in the NBA.
Yeah, Malwach, there's Malwach and a couple of guys. Yeah, ball. Yeah, Bush, when Bush was with the Wichita Shockers, Wichita State Shockers, he was the first Kenyan to make the Sweet 16. And like that time I was young, I was like 13 in 2013. I was really hoping he'd make it the NBA, but like around 16, he was undrafted. And then, his career, I think he played in Europe and other stuff. Like how soon do you see a Kenyan being the first one to be in the NBA? Or even if you know any Kenyans who are playing in the States who have some potential,
I think it could be in the next 5 to 10 years to make it to the NBA for sure. I think we'll obviously have a Kenyan there. As the game continues to grow, there'll be players, literally out of nowhere that we'll find that can do the job and get it done. Also, those abroad, I think will continue to make big pushes, and hopefully they continue to find their roots just like I did and come back to Kenya and continue to help our game grow. But I think Medina, playing at South Carolina, I think she'll make it to the WNBA before a guy makes it to the NBA. So shout out to her.
Shout out to Medina. Used to be KPA, Zetex Sparks. Although like there's been, I think 2 other Kenyans who've been to the WNBA. Not Kenyan born, but like with Kenyan parents.
Oh yeah.
But like Medina Okot might be the, she's so tall. She's like 6'3" or something, 6'5", just playing so well, so well. This issue, I really tough situation for you last year, actually this year, during the Basketball Africa League, Nairobi City Thunder making their first ever appearance as a Kenyan team. Yeah, you didn't manage to play the games and all that. I had read that there were travel issues. So would you tell us what happened,
Just to speak on it a little bit is we were trying to make me play as a complete local. FIBA has this rule where if you don't get your passport before the age of 16, you're considered a naturalized player. And for me, I got my passport when I was 21. So I would be considered an import. And at the time, we didn't know that we thought I could play as a local. So then the confusion happened. BAL told us a few days, actually the day before traveling and getting there, they said I wasn't going to be able to play as a local. So that's really what happened.
For sure. But def, it's been sorted this time round. For sure. Yeah. You guys, next week, oh my God, show up, come to Kasarani, man. See Derrick and the boys at the Thunder, y'all are gonna kick us, no lie. All the other teams, we ain't scared of y'all. Just look at this, man. All the other guys, Tyler, everybody, everybody's gonna be there. They're gonna qualify for the BAL. And this time round, it will be the second time. Obviously, they're gonna be more improvements. They're just gonna be better, and hopefully even going to the qualifying round. So all the best in that, Yeah.
I have a question for him as a Lakers fan.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the decision by LeBron where he took his hands to Hennessy? what did you think about that, man? What do you think?
That was one of the greatest advertisements there's been in a while because his tickets got ticket prices up.
Wow, man.
I'm sure everyone was buying their last LeBron James jersey, making sure everyone was a witness to see if he was retiring. So, that was a great advertisement by Hennessy and the LeBron James team, man. I'm sure they made a lot of money off of that.
Of course. Man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was crazy to me, man. That was a crazy experience, man.
As you finish, what do you, what's your opinion on how the Thunder played in the BAL? They got one win out of I think 5 or 6 games. And what's your future plans in basketball? Yeah, so just those 2 questions.
I think it was a learning experience. It was our first time making it there. Teams were, more experienced than we were. They knew what they were going to get into, how to handle it. I think we've grown as an organization, as a team. We learned what to do. And now as we make this next push to BAL 6, we should definitely better when we come out in there to perform. And what was the last question?
Oh, for sure. What are your future plans here in basketball?
To see how far I can push. Hopefully continue to build Kenyan basketball each and every step of the way. And then if I can stay here, or if I have to move on to Europe and play there, or even to the US, see where God takes me.
Oh yeah, I have a correction to give you on what you think the issue was. He wasn't there. He didn't play. That's the reason. If he played, they'd be the champs, man. It's been so amazing having you. Thank you so much for having time to come to this. So this has been a really nice 16th episode of the Really Hoop podcast, top basketball pod in Kenya. Our first guest over here. We're so happy about this. Just trying to push and go hard. You guys comment who you want to see next. Even if it's LeBron, comment. We'll bring him here. Otherwise, thank you guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and follow Derrick Ogechi on Instagram and his ex and social media at Derrick Ogechi, Edu over there, and also me, Javan.
I'm a little brown.
Yeah. So see you guys in the next one.